The ancient figured out that through mystic practices, meditations, and thought exercises that they could directly influence not only lucid dreams but open and entirely in the world. These exercises include silencing the mind, mastering or focusing on the individual elements, and the skill to focus on one single thought for an extended amount of time. There are no demon, spirits, or witchcraft required. Although simple, these skills actually allow you to navigate the mind in a way that we were never taught, and this is one of the secrets of the occult orders, is that essentially they have techniques in which they can astral project and have meetings. This is what the Sabbath is and what have witches have been doing for centuries. Shared dreams are possible, and the ancients were of this, which would explain why so much has been lost, as there is a whole other plane of existence that we're not aware of because we have never been taught the methods to train or higher senses, and our entire culture promotes the indulgence of our physical senses, so we're stuck ignoring these higher forces unless we practice them and start to remember these higher senses. Dreams are you naturally leaving your body every night and exploring your psyche, but there are limitations and boundaries. Once you begin to develop this skill or astral projection, you will be able to travel freely, but what happens is you begin to realize that the astral phenomena could be influenced by your will. Not only this, but in some cases, certain characters have different levels of intelligence, and some are NPCs, but there are other characters that seem to possess more intelligence than you. There are several books on the nature of the astral plane, including the astral plane, its scenery, its inhabitants, and phenomena. This is not a full breakdown on the different planes and difference, but I do want to provide some context so that we can better understand how this applies to the homunculus as well. One of the techniques known for astral projection is known as the body of light method. This technique takes the skills required for meditating and are to combine into one source, so you have to literally do mental alchemy, which would require focus for your vision to be clear without distraction. In certain mental states, this is more vivid, and it becomes an experience that becomes your new reality. You forget what you were doing, and you become a thing that you were doing. The subject meets the object, and as you do this, you are to still at the transfer of consciousness without disturbing the flow, so that you have a lucid dream, which is much easier said than done. Once this is established, you're meditating. You merge subject and object, which means you forgot what you were doing, but you are in the dream and still focused on what you were doing. On this state, you begin to manipulate the forms more easily or visualize with a clear position. Then craft the body of light out of these elements. With practice, one can actually build an astral form to become whatever the alchemist desires. It can be a hybrid creature set with the intent of protecting the house. That would be a creation of a separate astral entity for astral projection. Your body of light is supposed to be your vehicle for exploring the astral realm without losing consciousness or having to force it. It's not a method that would follow the same. Body of light is a more focused entity because your body of light is a homunculus. You use your homunculus as a vehicle, or if you leave the body of light on its own, it becomes a giant or a mystical being. In this context, you know that the light without a host will go on to become its own intelligence is left out, and while transformation into one of the elementals, most likely the element that is most focused based on the user's personality. This body of light is distributed astral forms. These are all a part of the secret science of the creation of a homunculus.